The Julie Royce and Joni Lamb scandal, a fight of ideas, faith, and the media. What happens when two well-known Christians in media and church disagree about ethics, theology, and who is responsible for what? There has been a lot of talk in the faith community about the scandal involving investigative reporter Julie Royce and co-founder of Daystar television network Joni Lamb. The story has caused people to argue about openness, leadership, and the media's responsibility to hold Christian leaders responsible. This isn't just the story of two people who have different ideas. It looks at the problems Christian organizations face when they have to deal with public scrutiny, personal beliefs, and the eyes of their followers who are always on them. As we look into the controversy, get ready for a trip that will make you think about how complicated faith, ethics, and power work in modern Christian media. The important people who are Joni Lamb and Julie Royce. Julie Royce, the reporter who does investigations. Julie Royce is a Christian writer who has won awards for her tough looks into scandals and wrongdoing in the evangelical community. Through her website, The Royce Report, she has brought to light many claimed cases of financial wrongdoing, power abuse, and moral failings among well-known Christian leaders and groups. Royce's faith shapes the way she does news, and she is dedicated to telling the truth and being responsible. Some people have praised her bravery in reporting, but others have said her work causes needless division in the church. Christian radio and TV viewers know Joni Lamb as the founder of the ministry. She helped to start Daystar television network with her late husband. Marcus Lamb. Joni has spent her whole life using media to spread the message. Her show, Joni Table Talk, talks about religion, relationships, and personal growth, which is why millions of people love her. After Marcus Lamb died in 2021, Joni took on a bigger leadership role at Daystar and continued the network's goal while dealing with the difficulties of ministry and her own loss. What caused the trouble and how it began? The Royce Report released a series of investigations that led to the tension between Julie Royce and Joni Lamb. These stories looked closely at Daystar television network's Money Matters, including claims that money was misused and concerns about how open the network was about how it handled donations. Julie Royce voiced worries about Daystar's purchases of high-end properties, like a private jet and its links to some religious and political groups. She wanted to know if these actions were in line with the network's beliefs in biblical care and accountability. Joni Lamb, who is known for being honest and strong, reacted to the reports in public, defending Daystar's actions and taking the accusations head-on. After that, there was a heated argument that got the attention of Christians and brought up bigger problems in modern missions. The claims made against Daystar. Money matters are being looked at more closely. Julie Royce looked into Daystar by looking at financial records and spending that she said showed something wasn't right. Giving money was one of the main accusations. People started to wonder if the money that viewers gave was being used correctly, or if it was being used to buy expensive things. Your own jet. The fact that Daystar bought a private jet became a major issue. Some people don't think it's necessary for a church that gets its money from donations. No tax breaks. Royce looked into whether Daystar was tax-exempt and whether its actions were in line with the moral and legal standards that nonprofits must follow, their political views and their religious beliefs. Royce also looked into Daystar's participation in political movements and how it promoted people who were seen as controversial. Some people said that these activities made it hard to tell the difference between ministry and political advocacy, which could turn off some Christians. What Joni Lamb said. Joni Lamb didn't duck the accusations when they were made. She spoke out in support of Daystar's financial choices in public and on air, stressing the network's dedication to spreading the religion and meeting viewers' needs, keeping the government safe. Lamb said that the private jet was an important way to move internationally and spread the ministry's message, making it easier for Daystar to do its job. She also said that the network's charitable work, such as emergency relief and humanitarian aid, showed that it was dedicated to helping others. A call to get along. In her responses, Lamb often talked about the debate as an attack on Christian spirituality and told them to work together instead of against each other. She stressed how important it is to give money to groups that save and give hope to millions of people. What the public thought. There was a lot of heated discussion in the Christian community about the issue. Julie Royce's supporters praised her for holding churches responsible and bringing to light problems that could make people not trust Christian groups. They said that openness and responsibility are important for keeping the integrity of service. On the other hand, people who supported Joni Lamb backed Daystar's actions and said that Royce's investigation methods were too critical and could hurt the unity of the church. A lot of people see the controversy as an attack on a church that a lot of people love and that has changed many lives. More general effects on Christian missions. The Julie Royce and Joni Lamb scandal brings to light a number of important problems that Christian organizations are facing right now. Transparency and being responsible. The argument makes it clear that ministries need to be open about their finances if they want to build trust with their supporters. Moral leadership. The controversy makes people wonder how Christian leaders balance being good stewards with meeting the practical needs of their ministries. What part does investigative journalism play? Royce's work shows how important it is to hold leaders responsible and also raises worries about how reputations and relationships in the church could be hurt. Getting along and going forward. The debate has caused a lot of disagreement, but it has also given Christians a chance to think about things and grow. Julie Royce and Joni Lamb are both devoted to their faith and keen on seeing the message spread. A better, more united church might be possible if people can find things they agree on and deal with the real problems. In conclusion, a lesson in having trust and being responsible. In a small way, the Julie Royce and Joni Lamb scandal shows the problems that Christian organizations face today. This is a good lesson that trustworthiness, openness, and responsibility are important for keeping the community's trust and moving the gospel forward. Let's remember how important grace, understanding, and a commitment to the truth are as we think about this issue. The end goal should be to honor God and build a church that stands as a beacon of hope and integrity in a world that is becoming more skeptical. This is true whether you are an investigative reporter or a ministry leader.